The brothers that suffered and died all these years in the community that never sold drugs and never gangbang and whatnot, those are the ones that I want to reward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
The gangbang, all that, they're going to come second. They're going to come last to me. They're last to me.
And once those guys understand, once the individuals understand the strictness of the laws of the nation, once that is disseminated to the people, you're going to find a lot of them are not even going to apply.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's where you have to be.
As long as the word gets out and the laws, they know that here's the penalties for certain infractions within this nation itself. Yeah, they're going to say, look, I don't even want to think about going over there. And so once we disseminate that type of information out there, that's going to be just a screening process in itself. People are going to look at themselves and say, I don't want to go get my behind whooped, or I don't want to be executed. For those individuals who don't agree with us, just, once again, don't even mention their name. Let's ignore those individuals. Let's stay positive and focus on what we're doing and stuff. Because those individuals, just to even give them, by mentioning their names, you're giving them power. And I don't want to give them I don't want to empower them whatsoever. So for those people, forget it. You're not with it. They don't even exist anymore. They're no benefit to the society itself. They're no benefit to the nation.
Because we already have an idea that whatever state that hosts this is going to benefit tremendously just in labor alone. Labor alone will create millions of jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because the host country, their labor force is going to do it. And we're going to make sure everybody gets paid a fair wage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's more than anybody else. The construction alone, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just paying people on the continent $5 an hour will pull a new middle class on the continent.
No, you got enough troops here. You just mentioned the gangbangers. They are misinforming.
I don't trust. No. This
hold on, Caleb. Let me make my point. You got enough gangbangers, enough young warriors out here to do that job.
They're not warriors. They're gangbangers. That's the difference. They're not gangbangers. They're not warriors. I've seen them.
Like I said, the gangbangers can be redirected. They can go. They're misinformed, and you can go ahead and direct them to put them in the right direction.
Hold up, Rob.
That's a lot easier. That's a lot easier than you think.
No, I'll never ever believe the fact that you could pay gangbangers when that people who don't care nothing about their community in the first place and put them in. And I'm scared they'll be the first one that spy for the other side and some of everything because they have no loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Kayla, I'm a former. Kayla, I'm a former. You got one on the line.
You're an exception, Rob. But I'm telling you, I don't believe
Kayla,
it.
For life, okay? I was a GD for life. Now, you look that up, all right?
Well, I'm talking about, I don't know about the Gangster Disciples, but I do know about these Bloods and Crips over here. They don't live for nothing.
Now, what Rob is trying to say also is the fact that by taking individuals who wish to go, and once again, these are people who are pre-screened. I believe, and I've seen it myself, if you take any man that has been a gangbanger and you bring him into the military, some of those brothers, man, have been some of the baddest dudes I've seen in the military.
Right. Check this out. I understand that when they go into the U.S. military because they know the consequences of getting court-martialed and some of everything like that. But when you're just talking about putting together a force together and they ain't got no military pay, it's basically volunteer.
Kayla, let me. Hey, Kayla, listen. This is one of the reasons why a lot of ex-gangbangers become ex-gangbangers and go ahead and join the U.S. military because they want to get away from that kind of stuff. There's a lot of brothers out here.
Hold
on, Kayla. Hold on. There's a lot of brothers out here in the so-called conscious community that are ex-gangbangers. Okay? Look at what direction their lives went into. It can be done, Kayla. You got gangbangers in the U.S. One of the reasons that they join gangs because they never really felt part of the U.S. because they taught in the schools that they ain't shit. Okay? We taught in schools that ain't shit. And so if you go ahead and you look at what they teach you in schools that we just popped up. We don't have a history. What we're trying to do with the stationaries to develop to go ahead and show you that you have a history. Go ahead and develop mindset so you can go ahead and deal with what's happening out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's totally different. This is building off your history. Okay, and Carter G. Woodson wrote it pretty good. I'm paraphrasing here, but basically what he was saying is best way to control a man's actions is control his thinking. These young brothers, they thinking is being controlled because you know yourself, the school system don't teach us about ourselves.
I know that, Rob.
So go ahead and deal with what's going on.
Do you think that there are gangs that are running around in Singapore? No, it's impossible.
Because they're hanging.
And we're talking about in our own environment, we're going to have very strict laws. And if you take the child of a gangbanger right now, and you took that child away from him, and you took that child and you put him in a totally different environment and educated that child.
Right. I agree 100%.
You think that child's going to grow up to be a gangbanger?
I agree with that. That's why I said. Until the nation's built.
You give that young man the opportunity, like what Rob is saying. When you give that man the opportunity, when you teach him his history, when you put him in an environment where he doesn't have to worry about this rent and this and that, you're going to find that he will change himself, and the laws of our land are not going to allow anybody to be a gangbanger. Do you think that there's not going to be some kind of godfather in our nation? That guy's...
African America, colors of